I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card, and you get in USB too. So they come with 2 cores. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you will keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste. Hi, my name is Sammy Flex and I have some good news for you. Do you know this year's Canton Fair is happening in China from 17th April to 2nd May 2026. Now I have some good news for you guys, especially business people and holiday makers. Let's go to China. I'm taking care of everything that you need, from your ticket, visa, hotel, travel insurance, and more. If you pay just 38,000 Ghana cedis, if you want to come in doubles, you have to pay just 35,000 Ghana cedis. GPF based in China is doing this with me, Sammy Flex. I'm going with my brother Zion Felix as well. You have to.
Back in the core studios of Sammy Flex TV, this is Showbiz Daily, Ghana's flagship entertainment program, live on Sammy Flex TV. And you know, when we sit like this, it is important education, entertainment, and of course, information that we are bringing your way. My name is Roland Amati. I'm sitting in for the big man. It's a brand new week, a fresh week, and we know that so many people started on a good note. I did. I don't know about you though, but you go so him. I say February now. What I don't know. Say I mean, even though I buy Juma for, I don't know if they will agree with me, but I say February yeah for January so buy. But all the same, kakra ye di kosi. But I don't know how the month has been for you though. A month of love so far there. So many people are enjoying themselves. I don't know where you find yourself, but we are here to still do the Lord's work. A little late, but it is better to be late than never to show up, which is why we still come your way and still give you what we are supposed to give you. We have interesting conversations on our table today, so if you are watching, W's in the chat, W's in the chat. Make sure you share whatever there is to share as part of the conversations that we are going to discuss on this platform in the comment section, because you also have a stake in it. And if you have not subscribed, make sure you do that as well. Share this platform or this content with others so they can also be part of the big family. Before I enter into the studio to introduce my team of panelists, let me say big ups to my team of producers first, because they are the ones holding me down. Theophilus Digosh is there. Desert, who is also the producer, as well as Gerald is also in the studios with me. Let me say big ups to Sammy Flex. Mudie on the end what I say Pame Bahunam Femudie or America Bonten Soa or through the Golden Gate Bridge and your fast no fast here no di Jumemun Komo a fahim Kosihi Nina Sammy Flex is in there. But in the studios with me, Hunama Fem, to help me do the discussion, I have my brother on my immediate left in Team Dodo Solomon, aka Chemo, aka Lawyer Kum Esquire Kum Counsel. Chemo,
yeah,
welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
How was the weekend?
Hectic, but we are on it. Bibia be fine.
Bibia be no musu asem.
Oh, Bibia be fine. When you are starting,
so
when you are starting, I mean, especially if you've been off that route for a long time.
Okay.
You have to find a way to adjust. So we are adjusting. I think very soon things will be in place. So we are good. We are good. Bibia be fine.
When you see your heja.
Oh, Bibia be fine.
I don't know why Long John is laughing plenty. But Long John is also here for him. I will not do any proper introduction. He is a blogger. He is an entertainment pundit. And he also doubles as the PRO. He also doubles as the PRO for Captain Music. Director Besi Mason, but then you be funny sir. Maka conversations na war table no so there. Plenty, and of course Tile Kwenipa is in the news. Long John's colleague in the PR industry. Tile Kwenipa, who happens to be the PRO of Cracks Global, is in the news, and one of their clientele, King Promise. Maccasio, King of the North, is also in the news. Maccasio, King of the North, is also in the news, as well as Ola Michael is also in the news.
Sir?
And one topic that I have high interest in, MrBeast, Chemo's cousin, is also in the news. I will tell you why this guy is Chemo's cousin very soon. But let's start the conversation this way. Maccasio. Yes, starting with Maccasio. Maccasio is in the news, and Maccasio has raised a very big conversation. According to him, so let me first establish that he is the current artist of the year at the just ended or this year's Ghana Northern Music Awards. He walked away with a brand new Honda Civic, a car, and the plaque. The new artist of the year also walked away with a motorbike. And so far, a lot of people are commending the organizers of the Ghana Northern Music Awards scheme. But that is not the case. So after winning, he topped it up with a concert and also came to Accra for some media rounds. And during one of his interactions, that is when Maccasio, according to him, is saying that he feels the level of attention especially as artists in the North, the people are not giving, Ghanaians are not appreciating, and specifically the people down south. More capital, no, Hasi, Long John, mono. They are not talking about them enough. In fact, as for community, so chain, they are Omokano. But the story is captured on Ghana Web. Director, my story, no. So he even went on to say that 50% of even artists in Accra cannot sell out the Tamale Stadium. So he doesn't understand why you people don't give them the same level of attention, the same level of respect like you give the people down south. And it is captured on Ghana Web. It says Ghanaian rapper Maccasio has claimed that many artists based in Accra would struggle to replicate the level of success Northern musicians enjoy when it comes to filling large venues. Speaking in an interview on MX24 TV on February 20, 2026, Maccasio stated that half of the artists in Accra cannot match the scale of shows organized by artists from the northern region. And this is a quote. He says, "I can boldly say that 50% of the artists in Accra cannot do the kind of shows that we are doing. When they rank us, they might put them on top of us. Imagine. But whenever we do shows in Accra at a place like Bukom Arena, we fill the arena and they don't talk about it," he said. According to him, despite their inability to pull large crowds, despite their ability to pull large crowds even in Accra, Northern artists receive little media recognition compared to their counterparts in the capital. I think we need to strategize and pay the media to recognize us. We had wanted the media in Accra to also take us as part of the Ghanaian artists. They see us just as Northern artists, he said. Maccasio further alleged that the media often fails to support their events in Accra while giving maximum coverage to artists based in the capital. The rapper revealed that his team is planning another major show later this year, expressing confidence in their ability to draw massive crowds once again. And whenever we play shows in Accra, the media don't support us. But when it's artists from Accra, they go all out. We also deserve some attention. We are planning to do another show this year. And Maccasio added this to his statement. So far there, me, before I go to my panelists, let me first establish, say, for him to say 50% of the artists in Accra cannot do the kind of shows they are doing, it is true. It is true. But the other ones, I don't know how my panelists will take this. Let me start with Chemo. Yeah. Chemo, this is Maccasio's cry.
Yeah.
You people are not, first of all, giving them the necessary attention they deserve. Even the people that you are giving the attention to, they are able to fill the Tamale Sports Stadium, come to Accra, fill the Bukom Boxing Arena, sometimes back to back. Yeah. They both played at the Accra Sports Stadium before and all of that. But you people still don't rank them, you don't rate them, even when you want to talk about artists in Ghana. Why?
I'm not surprised that he will talk like that, but there are certain things that I think he didn't get right. There are some factual inaccuracies in the things that he said. And one of them, or the first one that I'll point out, is the 50% one. I think the 50% is on the low. He could have said 80% or even 90% of the artists in the south here cannot
do.
Yes, they cannot fill the Tamale Sports Stadium. Yes. His 50%, I will pardon him. Maybe his mathematical prowess is not up to that task, that or he wanted to be moderate. That's why he said only 50%. I mean, 50% is on the low. Okay. Only few artists down south here can do what he's talking about. Okay. Yeah. But you see, the reverse is also true. In fact, over 90% of the northern artists cannot fill any stadium in Accra here. In fact, more than 90%.
99.9
cannot fill a stadium.
What are you people talking about?
Yeah, so they cannot fill a stadium in Accra.
It's the same thing. The opposite is also true. Yeah. What he's saying is true. I mean, the point is, if you cannot conquer your own territory, where then can you conquer? So it is not strange that there are some artists in the north who can fill the Tamale Sports Stadium. There's nothing strange about that. The same way, there's nothing strange about the fact that the artists down south here can also fill the stadium here, and they will struggle to do it at the north. The same way the northern artists will also struggle to do it south here. Apart from King of the North, Maccasio and Fancy Garden, who again?
But Fadlan has also done his show here. Yeah. And he's also succeeded.
And you think he can fill a stadium?
Simple question.
Oh no, he's done. Fadlan has also done.
You think he can fill a stadium?
He has done the Tamale Sports Stadium back to back.
In here
in the south here.
The Bukom Boxing Arena, he's done it.
Charlie.
Sports Stadium, also say boxing.
Let's move on. The point that I'm making is very simple. What he's saying in terms of filling a stadium or parking where you belong is nothing new. He can do that in the north. He will struggle to do it in the south here. The same way the southerners will also struggle to do it in the north, but it will be easy for them here in the south. when let's take that thing out, and then the rest that he was talking about, he is not the only one complaining about the media not helping the artists.
Okay.
So now the problem here is that he is just situating it as if it is the only northern artist that they don't cover. But the truth is that media, they don't cover anybody until they know that they can make something out of you. So it is nothing new that the media will not cover the northern artists. It will not end there. Even the southern artists will also complain. And it will even include Shatawale. There's a time that Shatawale was complaining about the media not covering him, especially when it is positive news. So Maccasio will not be the first one to complain. The solution is simple. In fact, he gave out the solution as well.
Okay.
The solution is that pay them, connect with them, have good relationship with them, and tell them to cover you. It's as simple as that. The media, they are also working.
Okay.
They also want to make money out of the things that they do. So they will only cover you if they can make something out of you.
Okay.
And that one will include you are at a position that even when they mention your name, the numbers will come for them to make something out of you. Or you pay them to, give you an extensive spotlight so that people can also know you. So I think he has the solution. I think in the article that you read, it was expressly stated that they need to pay the media so that the media will cover them, and that's the solution. So as for artists not getting enough coverage from media house, it is universal. It is not only the northern artists.
But there are people here who are not doing a quarter of what these guys are doing, yet they are getting their
They are doing it where? Where? Do you think the in the north the people that you may want to mention, do they cover them there? Do you think the northern media cover the artists in the south here like that there?
Well, that one is also another conversation.
Exactly. It's normal. They will get all the privileges in the north. The top artists. The same way the top artists here in the south will get all the privileges. There are some people within the middle down there. They are not top artists. They are not down artists. That like those in the middle. They will not get the coverage that they are looking for. All the artists, when you go and ask them, they will complain. They will tell you that the media, they don't cover us enough. When we are doing our show, they don't come. Even the artists here in the north, in the south here, they will complain. That's why I'm saying that his complaint is not unique or peculiar to only the artists in the north. It is to everybody. Every artist will want more. And it should always be positive, but it is not like that.
Support me.
Yes, support your own, but please support me first. Yes, that's how it is. So I will tell him that he shouldn't be bothered about people covering him or not.
Okay.
In terms of them doing it on their own, but the best way out is to connect with the people that you want them to cover you. Even in the north, I can tell you there will be artists there complaining that they don't get enough coverage because they are not as big as Maccasio or Fancy Gadam or Fadlan. So those people, they will complain that they are not getting enough coverage. It's like that everywhere. So I will tell him that he knows what to do. And he has done a very good job by connecting with the media people when he came to the south here. He's been doing interviews. People are talking about him because he's engaging them. That's how it is. So he should just do what he's doing. Things will be okay for him, and he should stop complaining. It won't take him anywhere. In fact, people will not change for him just because he has complained.
Long John, let me hear from you. And for me, I had a conversation with him even on this platform, but unfortunately, we had some technical issues behind him more. But he even went on to even say, he feels, even when it comes to our scheme self, there's that marginalization of your friend is saying they're not between the north and the south, where you guys don't regard them and all of that. What do you take? What do you make of this and his statement?
I think one thing I'll say is the complaints are too much. The complaints are too much, and at the south doesn't do this for the north, and the north and the east and west are all sleeping. Is too much. You understand? And I think it's becoming one too soon a Ghanaian nature, where one artist also complain Nigerian artists are taking the market, and it's becoming like our nature. You understand? You've won a car, you've won Artist of the Year, you are in Accra. What can you leave with us that will get us talking about you right now? The conversation, as you see, he never spoke about the kind of things he has won, because it's now moving to what you are talking about disparity between the north and the south. Okay, you understand? Okay. The thing is, you can never be loved more than where you are located. You can never be loved more than where you are located. Okay. That is where your music blew up. Okay. Do you understand? So the way they see you will be totally different from us. That you are not here with us. Do you understand? So as an artist, focus more. That is why I love Shatawali. If you say the people say they be Shatta, that be focus more on where you are loved. It's so simple. Okay. Focus there, and the rest shall be added unto you. You are doing, and you want to do Accra and this. Obebodam. The love is coming from the north. Why don't you stick there? Nobody's marginalizing, nobody's sidelining, nobody's doing anything. The thing is, if your music reach here, and it was Fancy Adam not nominated, Maccasio himself has it not been nominated by TGMA before? He has. Why? The music, what was it?
But they didn't win.
It's not about winning. Now, is it by force? Is it by force for you to? The year Fancy also won. And what should Patapa also say? Well, was it fair to Patapa in that year too? Well, Patapa was. If you have to look at the surface, we will have a lot of back and forth. You understand? Okay. The whole thing is, first of all, you are in the north. Do you have an agent or somebody you can move your music through here in the south? We know of how do you call it? Even from Nigeria, we know of them having a DJ over here that they use their music to pass through. Not one, not two. I didn't even know there were more than. They have. You understand? They have a number of people they link their music through. They have publicists here. Thank you. You see, so what are you also doing? There are network. There way you can network your music without you coming out and complaining like this. If the people are not working well, you fire them, you hire new ones. That is how it's done. Till you see results, and you stick with those people that are giving you the results. Okay. You understand? But if you are supposed to complain, just like you see, he gave a solid example of what he gave. So you are complaining about your music not reaching. What are the South people who are not reaching North? Are we also happy we can have top 3 artists who can fill North Stadium? You remember the last time Sister Fia went to play her show in Tamale? Right. Right. So what about that? Then Sister Fia will come down to Accra and tell you they're not the people, they are being classicists, they are taking me out because I'm not a Muslim. You no need. Look, you always find a reason for everything you do. If you really want to find a reason. Okay. You understand? The only thing is, what have you done? Give us a reason to discuss you. Give us a reason to stick with your music. Okay. Until then, you can't blame anybody. Look, everybody is consuming music. You understand? Everybody is busy consuming music. If your music favors, and you see another thing is, your kind of, or the style of music that moves in the north is totally different from the one that moves in the south. Why? And the reason is very basic. That is an Islamic kind of jurisdiction. I disagree. I'm coming with. Hold on. If I say it is highly dense with Muslims in that jurisdiction, it's still arguable. In the northern region, especially, it's still arguable. How is it arguable? I'm listening. Because I know so many people, even among the various regions, the number of Muslims compared to the number of Christians, I don't know if there's a definite statistic towards it, but per the people, how many I've interacted with, I can say be a 50-50 and a 60-40. No, Muslims are more than Christians.
Muslims will be more than.
You understand? And you see, yes. For sure. Okay. And another thing is,
But he's not saying that there are no Christians.
No.
They are not, but
I'm
the
saying
kind of songs they do is not tilted towards Islamic.
now let me shock
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Hold on,
It's
you are not getting me.
religion.
Even Islamic religion don't allow commercial.
So wait. Hold on.
The genre that is popular up north, hip hop.
So can I shock you? Can I shock you on
Shock
my conversation?
Shock me.
There's this guy we went when I joined the campaign trail with what's the name? Miss Bell. There was a Muslim guy who is very fair. He's also in Nima, usually based around Nima.
The one that went to mentor.
What's his name?
Oh, I've forgotten his name.
Usually he's based in Canada.
Hakim.
He's based in Canada.
Oh, there's another
Canada.
one. Yeah,
Very fair. He's very popular.
Yeah, very popular. Very
Now,
popular. I know what you.
That guy, when he starts in the Islamic side, the ghettos, all his songs he performs. They sing it word to word.
Oh, every Salah you're born in your mind, I know.
Good, you know the guy I'm talking about.
I know what you're
now. Look at that guy when he goes to the north. Definitely, you have people who listen because that is where I'm coming from. Okay. There's a style of music that Muslims do. I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to say.
I get you.
I mean, the worldly ones, they have the style they do. And that style will definitely not match with the soundness.
So how come if they come here? Because I know these guys have done.
So what they do is I'm coming. Hold on. No, what they do is they feature the soundness and use their sound and blend it with. Look at Fancy Gadam and Sakode. That was a clear-cut example.
Okay.
If you didn't switch to the sound, like it wouldn't have worked here.
But you know, Fancy Gadam is big in Kumasi.
Fancy Gadam, I don't know about that.
Hey, the last time we went to Amad,
he has a fairly good.
His response in Kumasi is
fairly
crazy.
good fans in Kumasi.
So then you see, but I don't know if it's the Zongo community.
No,
the entire Kumasi.
Amadu show. They were singing Fancy Gadam's song back to back. Miss Efadi, like the language, even it is like Ebia an Ashanti singing a typical Gan song, like the way Shatta does his Gan song predominantly, and they are singing. So some of them, you know, it's okay. They are not pronouncing the words right, but they are singing like they know the song and they are singing.
And Maccasio, their music style they enjoy there is totally different from the south. And that's if you hear a song from the north, you know. Tell me if I'm lying. There are certain keys that are in there. Okay. Like they are totally different from ours. You understand? That is what separates the two. So if you want to that's why you have to learn. That's why you are an artist. Learn the entire game to be able to fit in. You understand? But if you want to, and every day you always complain. Because with the south, what we listen to, and one thing you should know, the south is a busy city.
Okay.
You understand? In the north, what works there wouldn't work here.
True. Vice
versa. So just come here, look at what work best. And it may be if you have to drop here and drop here different, you do it. To be able to get both markets. You understand? Because I wouldn't want to use language as a yardstick, but I'm saying the musical sound is totally different from both camps.
Okay.
So he should just work on one. Either finding an agent that he can channel his music through, a publicist or any kind of person that he can use as his marketing tool here in the south.
Okay.
You understand? Then we are good.
Well, let's go into our next story, and we are still continuing on events. The boss of the National Sports Authority, Mr. Yao Ampofo Accra, has spoken. In fact, this conversation has come from different platforms that he's been on in recent times. We know, sir, over the years, one thing that has been a huge challenge in our entertainment industry when it comes to events, venues. Even we have some top artists that have been, your friend is saying, struggling to do a show because some of the venues that they would want to do show, no, almost fans, no, and cohort, and almost cohort. At one example, the Grand Arena and other venues that we have. So many people decided to adopt the stadium. Unfortunately for us as entertainers, stadium also comes with some form of limitations whereby it is also used for football and sports related activities, or it was built for football and sports related activities. They were also complaining, say, anytime we finish with our show, na omunya asasimpo normal bobo and normal to make our stadium for. So that also became a challenge. Then lo and behold, somewhere last year, Yenyan and TS say, oh, finally, we have pitch covers that are coming in the space that are going to help us to do events in Ghana. As to who acquired it or who facilitated it there, so far the conversation was scanty from the very beginning. ABC National Sports Authority, Stoneboy and Nenem Crawford, so some people came to claim some form of credit. Medical, Subema fans, and other people also speculated whatever they had to speculate. But according to the boss of the National Sports Authority, Mr. Yawan Pofuankra, Ochremwa, Sadia Way is coming from the head pastor, the founder, and the leader of Alpha Hour. Ochra Alpha Hour Nyame Enaye. And when this conversation hits the space, a man for be bring mixed feelings for him. Some people are saying, say, hey, Nenti yeti krom ha, and the National Sports Authority, more jiska. But you guys have not been able to secure pitch covers. Ebi musu say, hey, afa wa bada ben, omo, and omo beji pitch covers, ediama the entire nation for us to use as their event. Ola Michael, who is now the host of Entertainment Review on Peace FM and also a pundit on Despite Media's UTV, has also spoken. And according to him, now as it stands there, Ghana, even as a nation, we don't have any excuse when it comes to events in Ghana. That story is captured on Ghana Web, and it says Ghana has no excuse not to host major concerts. Ola Michael on acquisition of pitch covers. Entertainment pundit Ola Michael has argued that Ghana now has no excuse not to host major international concerts, citing the availability of pitch covers at the country's main stadiums. Speaking in UTV's United Showbase on February 21, 2026, Ola Michael addressed the long-standing controversy surrounding the use of the Accra Sports Stadium for musical concerts. According to him, whenever event organizers announce shows at the stadium, particularly concerts headlined by dancehall Shatawale and Stoneboy, there is often backlash from sections of the sporting community. And this is a quote, and it says, when we are going to host shows, especially with Shatawale and Stoneboy shows at Accra Sports Stadium, we get a lot of backlash, especially from the sports people. They say we are damaging the pitch, and some also say the stadium is not meant for musical concerts, he said. He continued, they even went to the extent of making it seem as though those who work at NSA don't know what they are doing. Ola Michael explained that stadiums around the world have successfully hosted large-scale concerts without permanently damaging their pitches, stressing that the main difference was infrastructure. Stadiums which are around the world where big concerts have been held, the only difference was the fact that they have pitch covers and we didn't, he stated. He further disclosed that it was players within the creative arts industry who initiated conversations about acquiring pitch covers after repeated criticisms. It's entertainment creative platforms that made the conversation about pitch covers, and some people then realized the pitch covers are in demand, so they can invest there. For Obako School. The sports people should know that the pitch covers that's generating money to NSA, while some people are also being employed. They should know where it came from. This came from the people they insulted that they are damaging the stadium. He said. With pitch covers now available, Ola Michael indicated that other stadiums across the country can also host concerts without concerns about pitch distraction. Now, if we want to have a show in Kumasi, we have pitch covers, so we can do it there. And same as the stadiums in Accra. This is good for the creative industry, because we've been crying for a bigger venue. So we are happy to get this. Ghana has no excuse not to host bigger and major concerts, he added to his conversation. Director video. Ose. Okay, into the young share video Nimbra Yaba. We will enter into the conversation proper among other ones.
Yeah, Kobo shows, especially
Unfortunately, we had some technical issues in TNT video now, but it is the same thing that I read in the article or in the story. And my questions near Kakrebi. After the solution, is this the final solution? And like he said host show Kumasi's first day, bit me host TV Accra. But then he also raised issues of a yang entertainment for any kasa and the
scam.
Omunya the need for them to bring page covers among other related conversations. I mean, Long John. Kwasem so na yenti
Oh, Blacko, we are some with the scam baby.
Which one is the scam?
Scam near where you entertainment shows bringing up those discussion. I think one of the people that led that conversation was Mac sports guy. No?
Yeah, I'm performing.
Yeah, he started leading when almost in 2 office not started that conversation. Say, hey, I wish you friend Ruben or share. And aside that, he shouldn't make it look like without the pitch covers. No, we weren't hosting world class events. Oh, that's those kind of ill narration. So now that we it has come, what world class event again? What world class event? Yeah. We started breaking rules. Not be today. Pitch covers na DB for nyama. And after na DB director or the any better so.
Okay.
You understand? Let's speak to fact. The first conversation about pitch covers came from him, right? He started denying event organizers from accessing the place with telling them that they can only give them access if they have pitch covers.
Exactly.
And then the industry then need pitch covers and a pitch cover. That was what started going to open line now. The internet never lies. It's on the internet. Which radio or TV discussion started pitch covers conversation before Mark Ampoff?
Before
there was.
Even personally, I have been an advocate for pitch covers even before Ampoff.
But he made it in a way that it was significant for us to follow up. Yeah.
Yes.
For that one, I'll give
what I say? He could have overlooked
people were
the crime.
just throwing it in there,
Yes.
but nobody was serious about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand? Let's actually big him up for it. You understand? Because Charlie, no be everybody get the balls like that. Looking at the pressure and the amount of money people pay for shows, how many people can be convinced that, you know what, let's overlook this money and wait for pitch covers? How many leaders can do that?
But are you also impressed with where the pitch covers is coming from?
Am I impressed? The question is, we as an entertainment industry, Shatawale wrote something on the speech. How much have we been able to generate on our various entertainment shows? It has all been cho. Definitely the church will be the one to pay for such things. Entertainment show, no, what can we, our shows we do, no, what will they do? Is it not, yes, is it not to hate on people?
So, but I think
You get it?
who can do it are not ready. It's not like nobody in the entertainment space can do it.
No, I'm not even saying, I'm not even saying, say, Obi and Timinyo. But no, can say, yeah, but now show so I die in the people that know the people that can do it. On the other people or town from Sama, on blacklist. So the people that know that can actually do it, almost on contact list. So you don't take a plea to them. So in the end, why do we now want to target like it is an entertainment thing you're fighting for? And as you say in Saka. No, let's be factual. Of course, Christian for they don't joke. anything regarding God, say shoeless from shoeless from Afghanistan.
Okay.
Say private jets no me be call. The private jet be call or the aba. What I say? No, our 31st December event. On himself or the about 30 year for probability say stadium here for money high. It's woman mliwa bem. Wa bem. So that he knows that 31st no new event be so. You entertainment industry. Different shows. We have the men. How many of them use their people they know as contact list to beg them say yes Remo open case here. Can't you come to our rescue? And I be a go fund me be. FM station mun ya mon kan wasem bi. Na efanye ska. No, that is the truth. And that is why Shatawale always make mockery of entertainment shows. These are some of the things we should be highlighting. Okay. What our senior Ola Michael said is genuine. Okay. But if that was the truth, Anka will second it. But Utimi will say, adi Anka the team say Anka befe. But anya ni na ye. I sorry about be. What I say, and if today they say they are going for their pitch covers, we are back to factory settings. Yes. So the question is, what is Creative Arts Ministry also going to do about this? Are we going to wait? And you see, he said something. He said, so now we can now be able to play shows in Accra and Kumasi. A pitch covers na pitch covers, no, how many pitches can they cover?
Accra Sports Stadium no logo cry.
How? You see, so we have to face the you Saba kona abano. Yeah, Ghana for a ya be boa manatete o sa wa na aba no until say yin ya be say jurubo fu from bada now have you forgot look at our street light hey ya be sapit covers now afa crowd you shoot twice o dey complain about pay o dey their next show o be tell say ya the pitch cover 30 aira worry you see that is our problem. We are going to wait for a big problem to happen and now we don't even have a solution. Okay. So the conversation should be, are we waiting for this pitch cover to get to a bad state before we start fighting for a second one? Okay. What I say? What are we doing as entertainment show? Can we start being intentional? Either opening a GoFundMe and Abibi sir. And then so when Obejini there, not so na asem no. What do that situation? But the papa no, we should be able to do something like this, where entertainment enthusiasts who call in on the show and everything can be able to put in omo kakrebi ombre support here no my here. Then later when we are able to amass a couple of money, we can now go to the big men. Okay, this is what we have been able to gather. Can you put out to it? And in the end, we can be able to get the total money to order one for ourselves. But the you be train we a set tip drobea Nadia and no swab be different conversation. I think it was say we have to get a second one.
Chemo.
Yeah.
You see a fear for long you say fear for the moon you more advice.
Yeah, the idea. But for me I think they didn't see the need in terms of business. That's why some of the entertainment people didn't venture that part. Okay. I mean, now that they see that there is lucrative, before you know, somebody will jump in and say that, yeah, I want to do the other one. Okay. Why am I'm so confident about it? Because somebody like Leslie, what he did at the Fantasy Dome, yeah, I think he can easily gather money and get pitch covers. But the point is, would it make business sense for him? That would be the thing. For Alpha Hour, I think he did it purposely because he was also going to use it. Okay. I don't know about the business side. Now that he has seen that this is business, I can make money out of it. Before you know, he can also order for more so that he will make money out of it.
Business. I think it was a business investment for him.
Not really. That wasn't the motivation.
But not obey crusade.
Yeah.
He needed a venue to do that 2-day crusade.
Yes.
That 2-day crusade, no, the only venue available, I bet you whatever he wanted to do was Accra Sports Stadium. Now he couldn't do it because of the pitch cover limitation.
Yes.
So it was an investment, mind you. It's about the correction.
Oh, of course, by that one, without that place, he will still take it.
Okay.
So for him, Opa Momukas or Monfa Stadium man, Obenya baby akwakoye. We all saw what Adum Chedia did. He went for a totally new place.
Yes.
Did everything from scratch. Exactly. And you know what difference more baby. I think it wasn't for the business side of it. It was for the fact that he will get the place to do his event.
Okay.
And now that there's a business coming out of it, so I'm hoping that he will continue and say that, yeah, I want to do more investment here. So let me get another one so that when people come for it, they pay me something small. That's how it's supposed to be. So the same thing with our people in the entertainment space.
Okay.
Now there's a business here. I think people are loving it. Just that Ola, what he said was an exaggeration of whatever that you can think of. I mean, we've been doing shows here. People have been using the sports stadium without pitch covers until somebody complained. So if now you say that now we can do a bigger show here, we've been doing it. When Shatawale did 360, that time that pitch cover was and not pitch cover.
But we've also done the Global Citizen
Festival and Square and all those things. So he was just exaggerating things based on the fact that there's something for us to talk about. I think yes, the pitch cover will help. It has a business angle to it. For those who can make it happen, they should do it. And apart from that, coming from Pastor Elvis, we know that it was for his personal use. Okay. But now it could be useful for other things. And I wish that he will agree and go that direction as well.
Well, this is what my people are also saying. Let me touch a bit on some people online in the chat, and let's see who is there. Mr. Frederick Apia is saying good evening, guys. Kwame Knight is also saying good evening to you guys. Let me go on Facebook and see. Facebook, Akobila Kelly is here, and Esther that says much love. Hamid Jaburu says much love. Lexi Boy says much love, Brasami. Please, I want to do a hit song with my lovely daddy Shatawale, landlord of Ghana, very soon. Ben Hato says much love. Mugis GH also give us love emojis. Mumuni Sumaila is also here. Abdullah Rawad Jama is also saying good job. And Eben Hoto says, okay, you are going to meet father one day. Lutro Daniel, hey, big up OCP. He says Long John hard guy, and he says Roland, you too much. He says you do all. OCP day your back cry. He says Sammy Flex TV, the big family. Sammy Flex, the spiritual man, and he also gave Chemu some fans. Love you guys. Stats G also says I salute. Would love to see Shatawale manager Sammy Flex.
Yeah, big ups to OCP.
Big ups to OCP. And Kutu Godfrey says awesome job. Now, let's enter into the other conversation. And Mr. Frederick Apia is also here again. And he says, so the NSA can't buy pitch cover with all the money taken from government. Later, we will hear someone from the NSA is in partnership with the church.
Yeah. That one there, Frederick Apia, is true. It can happen.
And Gideon is also here. He says, what's up, fellas? Roland feeling the jacket. Thank you so much. Let's go into other conversation. And here, which one? Tilly or Chemu's cousin? Okay. Yamko Chemu cousin. Let's go to MrBeast. Not long ago, who said I show speed about Ghana. In fact, the euphoria was plenty, left, right, center. The conversation still continues. Even till today, we are still seeing videos of him still talking about Ghana. Nana Berima Kofi Akufu. No, I no bofu no abo. And Ghana is enjoying that particular mileage. Now, another one has happened. And MrBeast, who is also the world's #1 YouTuber, is also or has also visited Ghana. Well, information indicates that this is not the first time he's been to Ghana though. But this time, he has been installed as a chief in Koswohene, developmental chief in some of the towns that he went to to do some philanthropic works and all. So far, I've had my own reservations about it. But director, let's go and watch some videos of MrBeast visiting some of our villages and rebuilding some of the schools. So he reconstructed some new school blocks and also refurbished some school buildings as well. And he also promised to feed the children from now to 2030. I've shared my own, but I want my people to also say yes. Director, what do you want to video number?
Take more. We don't need to film this. Which brings us to our first school in Ghana.
We built this one?
No, that's the old school. You think I would build that?
No.
You know what that means, Chandler? Let's tear down this rust bucket of a school. Oh, keep punching. This school is so dangerous that it was actually ordered by government officials to be torn down.
Get out of here!
Who's ready to see the new school? Don't check out your new school. Go have fun. What do you guys think of it? We're also within walking distance, building up a brand new well. I love seeing all this happy. Let's keep building school. And that's only the start of all the lives we are going to positively impact. Now, unlike the last school, this one doesn't need to be torn down. Yeah, I can.
These are some of the highlights of MrBeast doing his thing. So he built some new school blocks as well as renovating other school buildings as well. But there is also a story about his installments. Director, I don't know if you have it. You can put it on the screen. Let me read it to my people so they can also. It says, why world #1 YouTuber has been installed as a chief in Ghana? I want to ask my people what this means to us, the good and the bad. In the release of his latest video on YouTube, popular American YouTube creator Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, detailed how he built 10 schools around the world, including in Ghana, Ecuador, India, and the United States. But a highlight of the video was when MrBeast was captured being installed as a chief of development in one of the communities he had transformed. The portion of the video showed the content creator draped in a traditional Ghanaian outfit at the installing ceremony. He was later spotted on a traditional chair while a community leader praised him for his efforts. MrBeast, in his speech, could be heard saying, "You didn't need to do all this for me. Thank you." A development chief, Nkoswahene or Nkoswahema in Ghana, is an honorary traditional title bestowed by local chiefs upon individuals, often from the diaspora or business sector, who have initiated development of philanthropic projects in the community. And it says, so why was MrBeast given the title? It continues to say, in a video posted on his YouTube channel on February 21, 2026, MrBeast and his team had rebuilt schools in 2 undisclosed communities in Ghana. I have seen a problem. One of the places I know problem. In the first community, they had completely torn down the school, which had been deemed too dangerous for use. The school was then rebuilt and fully furnished with a borehole to provide water for the school and the community. In the second school, based in another undisclosed community, ABM, the only existing school block wasn't torn down but renovated and refurbished. 2 new fully furnished school blocks were also added to the renovated block. The video showed the jubilant students and community members praising MrBeast for his intervention. Additionally, 2 teachers identified as Joseph and Emmanuel, who spent the majority of their salary commuting to the school, were gifted a 2-apartment teachers bungalow, fully furnished for them. Mrs. Adewi, I think great that.
Spend their what?
Their
salary
commuting to the school.
How?
Say omo kono ba no market you and so munti no anomo dey come. A fully stocked kitchen. Just aside the bungalow, a fully stocked kitchen was also built for the school, with MrBeast announcing that the school would receive free lunch every day until May 2030, courtesy the Rockefeller Foundation. Aha. A new borehole to supply water for both the school and the communities was also provided, as well as washroom facilities for the school. For his efforts, MrBeast was installed as the community's development chief.
MrBeast.
MrBeast. MrBeast.
And I am very Jimmy.
MrBeast. Nana very
Kufu.
So my question, for me, my point here are some of the places that I have problem with. One is the fact that some institutions are quiet about this. Two, the fact that these communities that this person has come to do this seems to be undisclosed. Why undisclosed? And I don't know the good and the bad that we also see in this. Is this a blessing? Is this a curse? Is this one that we should jubilate like the students are doing? Or what? How should we react to this in the coming days? Chemo,
yeah.
I'm starting with maybe only MrBeast there. Bakuye bronia, bakuye bibini difference now. No,
yeah. Yeah. And I always cancel time. And they only here. Yeah, I said the way uncle for be. Ebe humi mobo. Now koka mini MrBeast here pedia. Na just me hona so mbedis kan.
That wouldn't be a pe wa dream. Name bottom you will be also over.
Good.
What will be betimi piano?
Jesus Christ was say eno na waka no. Waka no pepepe. Okay, so for me, I think this is a good thing. Why they are not disclosing certain things, I think it's because of experience, based on what he has done before. Okay. I think the backlash and the way that the whole thing turned out, or maybe on Pesabi, you know, he tried to hide things as much as he can. Okay. And then after he leaves, everything the academy, I think at the long run we will know the location and then the schools. Okay. For sure, the authorities were aware, just that they will not be. They were advised or they were told not to speak about it or make it public, because here on being political. Even this, I know they will do it political, because whatever conversation occurs behind the scenes, you know, those people will have ammunition that later they will use. Okay. Later you hear even the DCE of the place, the MP of the place, and all those people. The headmasters of the schools now. Now they will find a way to, take glory or whatever you want to say for what has happened. But we know MrBeast. This is not the first time that he's been doing something like this. Okay. He's been doing it at different places. I think in this case he's saying that he did 10 schools in the whole world. And I think Ghana got about 3 or 4. Okay. And then the rest got theirs, and he will not stop there. He will still do more.
He said he spent close to $500,000.
Yes. And I think he will do more. $500,000, more than that. Okay. It will cost more than that.
Yeah, he said more than $500,000. So
obviously.
For the Ghana project?
Yeah.
How many classrooms, bro?
Well, there are
other
different schools. So some of them he broke them down,
renovation,
and built them from scratch. Some of them too, he renovated the school blocks. He did not.
And then our teachers now, almost salary, any chair. Minimum are village ho. Baby, I bet you transportation. I bet you salary.
Say, almost person just salary now.
And you know. Car bay, for Uber now, 5 days, for bus, and I do music. Anyway, I think
teachers, no.
Yeah. Only said it was so awkward. because of how MrBeast feels about two men hugging. So watch a video now. They ask how go him. At the time, no more hugging. Oh yeah, and I say you are not sleep, or see both of you are not staying here. So you have this place. Let's go to the other side. It was so awkward for him. Like oh be an niaje anka why in nim na
I said baby free bani and Tanzania ma we normal.
No, it's still not normal. They have accepted it.
Okay.
But it's not normal for them.
I see.
And to him, when you do something like that, it is said now I say in their space, you know, even though they have accepted it, they don't do it openly in a certain situations.
Okay.
And yes, they don't do it too. I'm my own, but in a certain situations like this.
Okay.
I say, hey, me ye donation, mama hanambe romance. That connote something different. And it was awkward. I think some people will see what I saw. I was like, hey. Yeah, I but I mean, for our culture, this is normal. It has nothing negative attached to it. But some people will see it a different way. I think this is a good thing. He has done something good for some people, and I think we should be happy for that. Just that one thing that I am happy about is that he didn't exaggerate things like the way some people, when they want to help our people, they do. They exaggerate and they waste money for nothing. And I think whoever advised MrBeast in this project, let's praise that person. Okay. And if they are groups too, yes, I think they have done well because they have not wasted money like we used to see. Before you know, they will add gym. They will add saloon. They will add useless things that modern whatever that the people of that area will not need. Most of the people do that, but I think this one in particular, you don't see anything extraordinary in that direction. Okay. That waste that some time ago even Oprah Winfrey did for the South Africans. I mean, later they were saying that there is no use for those things. Gym, saloon for girls, like some useless things that they will not need. But I think this one, whoever did the advice did a very good job. So yes, and I think it's a good project. I mean, we know our people, things will go in. Okay. But overall, I am happy that he has done this for our community. The reason why they are not disclosing the communities or the towns is something that maybe later you will find out. Okay. But for now, that's the only place that I have issues. Apart from that, it is his money, and if for whoever got the chance to lobby for him to go to that location, I mean, kudos to the person, and that person was, let me say, lucky as well. Okay. Because he could have gone anywhere else, and whatever that he has done for them, for the basics of it, I think this is a good thing, and we should thank him for that, because even our own politicians who collect our money can't do something like this. Yeah, they would rather use it for something useless. So let's praise him for the good works that he has done. As for the other things that will come up, we will talk about it. The good one, we will praise them. If somebody also did their own thing, I mean, we know. Say the amount for Nema, and also bad, we will talk about it. But for now, I think we should just concentrate on the positive and thank him and praise him for the good work done.
Long John, this is MrBeast's project in Ghana, and so far, there, like I said, I have my own reservation. Maybe when you guys are done, I'll also share mine. But let me hear from you. Let me know what you have to say.
This is what a YouTuber is able to achieve in our continent.
Of course.
And we are here discussing a whole NSA and creative art sector how they can fund and buy page covers. It should tell you where we are as a country. That's basically what I can say. If an individual is able to penetrate our country and give sorry to say, the less privileged, something.
Yes, yes, you mumbisa time I ever video mono. Na kwanu kochusu, yes, you mumbisa to which year? Doko pointy 2030.
For 4 years.
Me.
It's 4 years.
And America.
Yeah.
Say from 2026
yeah.
to which year?
Mm.
And Doko pointy 2030. Just say, what did 2050 ka be you? The free teachers no more. You saw more salary in the community no more.
Yeah.
So they're going to pay them too.
Oh, so far they say I'm more bungalow.
What again?
We see fully finished bungalows
for the
okay.
But I so think I don't know. But the teachers should be careful, and or he should let this guy, MrBeast, aware that if he is not around, anything can happen. So they should be like he should hand over to them as their property as long as there are teachers there.
It will never happen
because now that there's now that there's a room, there's a comfortable house for teachers. Before you know, the director of the education of that place will sack them and place will transfer them and place somebody else there.
I am telling you,
I think they should think about that one too. Because these teachers are transfer. Education director no or
the grade they will do that.
So easy.
The grade they will do that. I think grade that now the better teachers.
Yeah. So easy.
I think transfer or man, I transfer wa untu.
It is one we should applaud him for. It is a very reasonable initiative. I mean, Obi are we making the sika dia and your say he should even think about someone in our continent. Looking at the way he's really the three ni diagro. But you see, Nyamiya Shirawa, you should also be a blessing to people.
True.
Be it one of your kind or another kind. So he thought it wise to put up an infrastructure like this. And so far you can see, honestly, it's a state of the art edifice is set up for them.
Oh yeah.
One of my problem with this kind of edifice is not about it being the state of the art, but maintenance.
Oh, we say we do maintain the and say we a new.
Oh, Nana, me say I do go happen to December. Tap back when flu.
Oh, a borehole.
Borehole. That one there.
And I wish a borehole is so free back.
And they are just brown.
Oh, wow. Okay. And you saw a tap. Me, I saw a tap there.
Yeah, so they have connected to it.
And I made you best say tap now. Who name you?
Oh,
by December. But could be problem. That is my problem. You see, it is when they show you the before and after.
Nyankichiwa primary school.
When they show you the,
I am feeling this is not Ghana.
Okay.
And
because of the name.
Yeah, and this one to the logo there means that it was another organization who did this.
And this one can also mean I say also India did one in Ecuador, US and also Ghana. Perhaps long as
so me my honest Charlie. Yeah, then fair. And you were talking about why didn't he disclose, and like Chemo rightly said, he has his reasons. Trust me. One reason Chemo gave that Mikramadu Koso, which is very legitimate. How do you call it? Politicizing some of these things. You see, good gestures when they say, "Oh, they are dream park, my party, ye na." Politician be doing a nimba about fame na say You understand? It can mix. It can even this kind of things too. He has a kind of fund that he usually has sponsors on board.
Yes.
So if there's always a confrontation with political party and political leaders, trust me, it can also support the funding. You understand? So some of these things, they know what they've been through, and it is through experience they learn to come out in this manner. So definitely you have its reason. I'm sure at the right time, or in paper or in document written, I'm sure the details and where the locations are will be in there. But once baby in India, we are not really interested in those documents. one fan today and one no, you forget it. Moving on, up to the next. So I think so far it's a nice gesture, and we are calling on anyone with such capacity to come and help. I mean, people can also do similar things, and we know they can come through for us. That's what I can say.
Okay, I will read the next batch of messages that have come on Facebook and on YouTube. But let me also add this. For me, one of my big deal on this whole conversation, one, the fact that some of these institutions are quiet about these things. But my people have also said, okay, perhaps it is an initial conversation that went on even before this project. But me, let me also put this out there. I want to see, and you see, this thing cannot be under wraps forever.
Oh, of course. Oh, by all means.
Yeah,
for sure.
My honest, they should not treat this lightly. You see the conversation, it should be as loud as anything in Ghana. You know why, Chemo, I'm saying this?
Tell me.
Share. I show speed about Ghana. It is unfortunate that Kai Senat, we could not get the proper, our agenda could not agenda when it came to Kai Senat. But I show speed about Ghana. Chemo, see, maybe they may not disclose. But you see the organization of whatever we were able to put up for I show speed. You will marvel the kind of sika amount we do was our organization. It is a child's play, and you cannot tell me say everybody that did whatever they did it voluntarily. There were funds.
Yes.
There were organization. And you see how in a short period we were able to organize whatever we did to get the results that we are getting now. Chemo, this guy is a beast like his name says. When it comes to online community, yes. I show speed near the size.
Not at all.
You understand?
No,
I show speed near the size, near the class. So
No
you see, aside whatever this guy has come to do, in fact, it is not different from what Michael Blackson acquired was Central Region. But my point is, we can benefit a lot from this guy, even by conversation. And the people of the community have taken the first step by granting him Sir Honorary Chieftaincy title. So these authorities, and here I am looking at two institutions, the Ghana Education Service, one, the Ghana Tourism Authority, two, and at the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Arts. These people should make it their business. Say, whatever conversations are, now they want to talk about it, they should loud it as loud as they louded that of I show speed. You know why? Because Saturday night they I show speed, no, including the first gentleman of our land, the president talking about it. And then ningina ka ho na me ogusu ka ho asem no. And now my second point in here make us say they should loud it in heaven. The fact say senga kwa we oba Ghana oremu kole mi opie ye se Russia ni senkoko village ana ye kwoti se nkole ye okosi diamond wi wari mienu wo mu a enka extradition Sam George ebe kole for the extradition and ye ntwen se oni ye wo initial conversation we will, wherever he is, we will fish him out. You get what I mean? The way we give energy to some conversations. Guess here, nobody forced them. Nobody did anything to them.
They are adults.
They are adults. They consented to whatever. The only downside to such conversation, the filming without their consent. But Eno Crampon, look at even how far
some of them.
Eno Crampon, look at how far a country like Ghana, a country called Ghana, is going in terms of this conversation. With our communication minister pushing for the extradition of a Russian, knowing very well, say Enye Juma, but still, or the Bola Tuna Pampem say Opiefi Russia, Bemi action. You see my point. So my point is that let's not waste this. because I am seeing a bigger uplift from some of these people coming for December shows, making Ghana a tourism destination country. And I've also seen some people saying, the guy is projecting the negative side. I should speed by projecting a cultural positive side. And this guy is projecting the negative side. That is also total bad.
Yeah, those people, they are not thinking right. I mean,
I also want
there's
to
no
say,
sense in
and also a nonsense
going that direction for an argument.
Yes, because the guy he said he built schools in Ghana, India, Ecuador, and United States. And who was casting US for. And so still we see school or So does that mean say US is poor? No, they are not poor. They are not poor. Like Shatawale will say. But we see what So my own is GS. Yeti Kroma say a teacher ni and the ko bubu school dance or in the salary ko see and kayenim dia GS for the bekwa teacher.
Now this are teachers now yes down mom. Ọmọ anya bibia ye be transfer ọmọ.
Say aji grader. Sadie we edin to kwabeba.
Ye be transfer
because nienti I am also very particular about GS.
Ya CB kura my headmaster.
Say headmaster.
Ye be transfer ọmọ.
You see, I am also very particular about GES because already there is school feeding program. And Akwawe Edikai making provisions to feed these children, if it is true, from now to 2030. Until whatever happens to such school feeding program now existing in that. Those things should not go to Obiboto.
It will go to another community.
It should not go to Obibotom. Because ye nimniamudi ye teacher kojo okrom ha.
Na we mu kra ne de.
After all the sacrifices that guy did.
We mu kra ne de no aduane ombenya di 1 year pe. De aka nyina ebeko Obibotom.
Obisa Michael Black said. After all teacher kojo did in this country. Still not Sembayen. He was hanged to dry.
For sure.
Even after what teacher Kojo did for the people in the school or the school that he belonged to, it's no different from what MrBeast has done. Just that teacher Kojo be no MrBeast
capacity is the difference.
Yes, different capacity. Every other teacher Kojo only says, but I tell you, say penny where or no. Senko was cut to say MrBeast and he would have done the same thing. But when they showed him where power lies without thinking of what the guy could have even done. Senkomu Jayano Mani ye school and probably he would have done what MrBeast has also done today. These are my reservations about what MrBeast has done. It is laudable and it will pain me. Said these institutions will keep quiet on this particular issue because Nkaye Bibi Bonia and extradition letter. And fair enough. Mami reading some of our messages here, then we go into our final story, then we call it a day. So Gideon says Shatta should easily purchase the pitch covers. I see. Glorious Ama says this means both music and sports management or headies in charge of these sectors are not generating income for the economy. They are only relying on government for funds all the time. If not, tell me.
Omudi.
Solo Lamb
they are not raising this for pet covers. They raise it for their pocket and their stomachs. Omudi.
Solo Lamb says MrBeast has done well. Glorious Ama says why is it church that needs to buy page covers? No plan, no vision, just waiting on government for funds, which they would waste upon receipt, then cry every time for help all the time. Ghana. Kwame Knight says MrBeast is doing the Lord's work. Let me check what is on Facebook. And so Shanghai Mangai says he gave us love emoji. Domba says the king of the north, Maccasio. Let's go into our final story, then we call it a day. Tili Ekwe Nipa is in the news. Tili Ekwe Nipa is in the news. Long John's colleague in the PRO department. She's your colleague. Hey, keep quiet. She is your colleague. Are you not a PRO? Are you not a PRO for Captain? Are you not? Long John, are you not? Bera. Tilia Kwenipa is in the news. She is the head of PR for Cracks Global. And they are a distribution company where they distribute songs for artists and the likes. And she has raised the conversation. In an interview on GTV, according to Tilia Kwenipa, people in this country, especially entertainers or musicians or people in the entertainment industry, if there is one thing that they mostly take for granted or they don't respect, and now say, the PR department. The artist basis so no I employ manager, I employ road manager, I employ photographer, DJ, why bodyguards, but now we just PR. See who say asem to na bibi banner was so be kasa and I'm left, right. Say me chrome for asebino. And so according to Tilekwe Nipan, it is about time people in this country, especially people in the entertainment industry, take PR department seriously. And the case study here in their conversation was what happened with Kimpaluta some time ago in London. You be trying to see the man on say Titi and a Wegesono. Let's go and listen to Tilekwe Nipa in that interview. When we come back, my people will wrap up for the show.
People expect you, so they would go with your blue blood and see a war what my man count. Do you think second Paluta? Yeah, I won't say I can't be asking so who's why any year now and any year, but what Kabe the next step then now yes who saying I won't take it next step. So BB says here and then
I'm very glad to be some question about the next step, and I think saying Mr. Sammy PR like as my masters no. I realized that we take a lot of chances. Like so many brands have been destroyed because we did not harness the power of PR. So that is all. That is all it is. And you see an artist moving with a team. There's a makeup person. There's a this. There's a that. Ask them who is leading your communications. Who is leading your PR? There's none. However, there are people that actually go to school. My class and when we say in school. And then Mr. Dr. Aikando, which then we have our class of CK promise. Our class name me too. There are people in class, which means that even if I take the last 5 years, the class at least be 120. Yeah, master so. Imagine the number of people that have passed out that professionally know how to handle crisis. Some of them go to other in that people expect you, so they would go with your blue blood and see a war what my man count. Do you think second Paluta? Yeah, I won't say I can't be asking so who's why any year now and any year, but what Kabe the next step then now yes who saying I won't take it next step. So BB says here and then I'm very glad to be some question about the next step, and I think saying Mr. Sammy PR like as my masters no. I realized that we take a lot of chances. Like so many brands have been destroyed because we did not harness the power of PR. So that is all. That is all it is. And you see an artist moving with a team. There's a makeup person. There's a this. There's a that. Ask them who is leading your communications. Who is leading your PR? There's none. However, there are people that actually go to school. My class and when we say in school. And then Mr. Dr. Aikando, which then we have our class of CK promise. Our class name me too. There are people in class, which means that even if I take the last 5 years, the class at least be 120. Yeah, master so. Imagine the number of people that have passed out that professionally know how to handle crisis. Some of them go to other industries. But there are people like Mr. here. The last time you see how to handle issues, we say communications, the right channel and all. And Asema Eto Kempaluta no. See, I admit say he didn't do it well. Why? Like whatever he did, it was bad. However, he is also human. But you see, the steps you take after a seminar to shows our industry as a person and how you even take PR seriously. I didn't see it could have been resolved by just one piece of press statement, just one piece. Because at the time, there were people, I'm sure like you, even though action, they saw it as very distasteful. They also wanted to hear his part of the story.
Yes.
They just wanted to hear. Now, for me, and knowing what PR does, because PR, it's about reputation. So no matter the hit song you are getting, if your reputation is bad, certain doors will never open for you. What you are saying, I didn't see, he had the time to actually come and respond, or self-person will use silence now, which at the time it wasn't helping your brander. This gentleman, what did was he dropped Foco. And then the conversation around the focus is, oh, now I read that I feel I'll drop it. The time in PR, timing of communication, crucial. It could be that he had recorded the song when he was an underground artist 15 years ago. But in this moment, what is the essence or what kind of impact or message is that song dropping? If you have a strong PR communications member in your team, they'll tell you, boss, this is not the time. Yeah. This is not the time at all.
Long John, did you understand what your colleague, your learned colleague in the PR industry said? According to her, Kimpaluta Semno, as a case study, could have been handled even by just a single press statement. That is, if Senko taking the PR department serious. But he did fracadam. Assembly escalated before.
Yeah.
And this and many more is what she cited. According to her, you people don't take PR department in this industry very serious. More far makeup artists than major PR.
So many artists. Don't you
work with artists in the space?
So he asked me as a PR.
Don't you belong to the entertainment?
He asked me as a PR.
So now, analyze what she said. Is it true or not? The good and the bad.
Very factual, I mean, what she's saying, we've said it countless times. Yourself, Chemo, we've had discussions about this.
Okay.
With Kimpaluta issue, like I said, let's use that case study. Because as at that time, I don't know, you did more people. So you needed a new face to have that conversation, to calm nerves. Because at that point, our emotions are high. What I see. So if you come out and say anything, Obi-san reply and also respond. They will comment section. I'm sure the other can they are kind of first.
Okay.
So that is one of the reasons why you should see importance in hiring a PR. You understand?
Okay.
Because you are a brand. There's one thing people do not understand. When they become top act, you are no longer the artist you used to know before. You are now, one, a brand, and two, a human being. When you get to that human aspect and it fucks up the brand, don't mind you are not two buildings, you are in one body.
Okay.
People or the very people that you give joy to will not see you as a different person. No.
Okay.
They will now see you as a brand. Forget to say you are a human being first. I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to say. So that is where you need a professional communicator to play that role. To make them understand that, okay, this and that. He or she intended this, but what's that here? And whatever be the attacks, he or she will be able to chest it on your behalf.
Okay.
What's that here? But, you see, I believe it's part of our ecosystem. We are gradually growing. I know in the next 5 years, every top artist who mention their name will have a PR. That I can vouch.
Okay.
As a PR conversation, the starting chair, my boy. So I think with time and the conscious education by we pundits and entertainment people using PR as a topic as a key topic of discussion on our programs, will also educate these artists to understand that they can't do it all alone.
Okay.
Because if you decide to follow the 1844 way of branding, where you are the PR, you are the artist, you are everything. Trust me, you may destroy what you use years to build with one comment, one post or one statement. Understand? So I believe with the example they use, if King Paluta had a PR, like that mess would have gotten to the extent it went.
Okay.
And we also, so that should be a good case study for every single artist. One wrong.
I beg to differ,
so let me shock you. You remember I came to sit here and then you asked me about why we were on live with Captain. And people were trying to throw some question. I was the one intercepting.
Some of them you intercepted.
And you asked me why was that action from me.
Exactly.
Then I had to clear that yes, indeed I'm the PR of Captain. And anything that I know can cause a dent to the brand of my artist, I wouldn't allow.
Okay.
So if you are to take the narrative out there, you go and say, na me person be say Captain in same way, but na boy way to try mase. Aha. Inti sa asem na ka Captain e bi ote ya e be ma ni buefo ma na kan kwasasem no. She say Long John di nani ma ba beji. Inti over time be enko Captain bi o ba Long John. Okay. And with me I can be able to control it because my field is the communication. But you as a brand, you are human. On drink communication who feel say no Charlie me nipa was all tears but nipa no tears sir oh superstar. He's expecting you to your bow blow cramen kasa. Okay. Do you understand? And that is where the illness is. So you need a communicator to show the disparity between both functions. Okay. Say nipa ni nie and a brand ni nie. Into or yes say ya o dem function in nipa side na ba. Okay. You understand? So that is what also you wouldn't agree to that. I want to hear your part of it.
I wouldn't agree because you see, for me, especially the specific case study and where it was coming from, I believe a simple press statement wouldn't have been able to solve it. You know why? Because our terrain is very different from those terrains whereby whenever there is a press statement, you are done. Anybody who has any reservation should refer to the press statement.
No.
It is in this country that a PR manager will release a press statement.
No.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yet a media house will still call the PR manager
and
still would want to prove further. Normal though. But with King Paluta's own, aside the public backlash, there was also an individual championing a conversation against King Paluta.
Okay, so let me show you something. Before you go, let's not delve deeper into the King Paluta issue. I want to show you what she meant. One thing you should know is communicators from Manoya there. For her to say you can use one press release, wouldn't say a part of communication, you know. She's making you understand that literally no ejumani yebeti me de boba kuno. But you and I know the job is not as easy as that. Exactly. And two, when we talk about look, you see, and that is, you see, some of these communications are the reasons why artists do not see the need in using us. Okay. I didn't think I'm for Juma no catch them communication but I could be to my kill me way. And then I say Juma be now be. It's over say Juma na a month I'm going to put you on the payroll and I don't know if you're getting me. It is the way we throw some of these words out.
Press statement keke.
But when you make the artist and because after the press statement you are supposed to intentionally grant interviews.
Okay.
I don't know why data on the best I don't know why airtime on the best I don't know. Okay. You are intentionally supposed to grant interview, explain every word every radio or TV station do not understand or want to query you on. Okay. Based on what they've seen in the video and your press statement. What I say, but once in a wedding come on, within the trial, that's why an artist will sit down and say, "I said press statement there." In the same way, kumikasa wo baby, kumikasa beti mako tro. Na, aha. So after all, my chemo entro me man she or me boy. That's all. Yeah. But when you make them know, it has a whole work. But then again, I understand her because communicator there, oma ejumane look simple, but you know the tax involved. Okay. What I say? It's part of the marketing skill. It's part of communication. Communication, that is why people sometimes find it, say communication will be a bit my. But what's in a class, and that form, sir. That's it. So I think she's only trying to make them know that literally, who as an artist, no, yeah, no, you better me the one post. Send your artist to better matter if you say, I will drop one song, you will banger.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's when your artist won't tear here. But no, I can't ask him. But true to his word, say about dropping one song, I'm a banger. So and also a different conversation. True. But I can't try. What I say. So in the, I believe she was speaking in in her field as an experienced communicator.
Okay.
What I say? Yeah, undin come on kwechi. Money look so simple, but when you get behind the desk, you know it is not as easy as you speak.
Chemo.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, Tilly. Yeah, Oma.
Masters.
Yeah,
you need your share into your masters.
Masters. Is good. I see two things here. One is that she's also marketing herself or marketing the PR business, and the other side is that yes, there could be need for a PR to manage certain situations. And the only part that I would disagree with her is to say that as an artist you need a PR in your team and who will be moving around and all those things. No, it is not done like that all the time unless you have the money. You can also call a crisis manager or a PR person when you need them. You don't have to put them as part of your team and they'll be going everywhere with you doing a no. Obey me, I wade Uhiana no a friend obey a Juma no co. Now so then I'm a baby and there's all a part of Butima Debiana or Koba and you know or more market or more finance said the beya. There are some people who can afford to use you once or twice, not necessarily employing you or being part of the management like she wants it to be. No. It is not like that. In fact, even if you market it like that, you will not get a lot of clients. Wow.
But Chemo, Obisubeka say, okay, the PR job is not only about crisis management, but it is also, or it has everything to do with communication about the brand, both the good and the bad. So, if Sammy train that crisis management and Kwana my be employer, then the good, when the good comes, who do I employ to go and speak?
At what point in a good nearby have this on you be no come out?
Oh, say good.
Would you even be an artist if you can't push your good side out there for people to know you? Over the crowd when you scar the above for piano.
And then they be more complaining say you guys don't talk about them.
Well, so that person now sees the need. Into around the edge or call for somebody to talk for them or somebody to plug them. That's how it is. Now, now only good and ka head the crowd will be tea. At the time I not PR really honor. Then I would do baby I would do. You don't need them in that sense. The PR people should be telling people that call me when you need me. And I bet you they will make more money, they will get more people than when they want them to be part of the team and they will give them salary. The people will tell them that no, we can't pay, so we will not even come for you. But if they need your services today and you do a good job for them, they will call you tomorrow. Then you become like the lawyers. They can take you as a retainer. Anytime that there's an issue, you are the one to handle it. Whether for the positive or for the negative. And I bet you if they go that direction, they will do a better job than what they are doing. They are trying to advocate for people to hire PR to be part of the management and all those things. In fact, there are only few people can do that. Even the lawyers will tell you there are only few people in our society or friend of a lawyer. Say, and yet the friend, and then in Nia or Tianeka, they are very few.
And look at a big institution.
Yes, they are very few. And I think that's how the PR thing should be. And the other side that they also refuse to, acknowledge or talk about is the fact that some PR too can damage your brand. It is not always like they are the one coming to maintain it and do good things for you. No. Some of them too can damage your brand if you don't take care. And the more man you say any PR person that you have is the ultimate, they are the one going to know. You need to get a good one. You need to get an experience. You need to get somebody onim de oye, onim de oka. Not at all. Anybody who can do the job should be the one that should get the job. Getting certification is a pre-selecting too.
Okay.
It is a way to say, okay, now this one that we know. After going through the education, we will presume or assume that they have the requisite skill to execute the job. But if you are going for somebody at own school, at that point, 50-50.
Okay.
Can he do it or not? Because there's no certification to prove that he can do it.
Okay.
But it doesn't change anything. And obi the credentials, but they may not be as effective as their only credentials. Because you just need to study what it takes to do the PR work, and you cannot just get that thing only in classrooms. You can get that outside classroom. In fact, some experienced people are more than the PR professor that you know.
That's true.
The obey a crown professor no crown to me just that one has certification, the other one
doesn't.
Exactly. So for me, I think it is Tiliakwenipa in a way is doing a very good job. He is projecting the PR business or the PR career that she wants people to pay attention to. And I think she has started well. I would say kudos to her, and she should push on. Just that, like I said, it is not always like they are the one going to save you. Some of them can also damage you. So when she is talking, she should balance it with it. Apart from that, I think she is doing a very good job. Yeah.
Well, this is where we draw down the curtains, and according to Chemo there, CPR and more kofa, muko joma kofa PR, mon fan, mon selected the year because couldn't PR be a casa said na
Odre juma inyegu.
Oh, Bob, I don't know I don't go PR will be that.
Team legal wise.
Team legal wise, but PR. As I'm left now, right. Oh, that was PR, but enough for that. Let me say big ups to, let me say shout outs to Mr. Kwesi Ayefe, who also came in late to also give us some greetings, and to you for staying with us. My name is Roland Amate. Thanks, and you can still go back and enjoy the show among other programs that are also on the platform. Let me say thanks to Long John, thanks to Chemo, and thanks to Desert, thanks to Tio, and also Gerald, who also was behind camera. And thanks to you as well. Salute to the big man Sammy Flex wherever he is. I know say yes, in spirit he's with us, and he also watches us on a daily, like the name says, Showbiz Daily. So until then, we'll see you for tomorrow's edition. Bye bye.
Call us now because I want us to go to